everyone. Welcome to the Warrior Chronicles for November the 14th. I am Johnita Francis. I am your host. Join me for the next hour while I torture you, antagonize you, poke the bear, stir up things, and solve world's mysteries. On a brighter note, I'm wearing lipstick. I never wear lipstick. Well, I do, but it's never usually this bright. But I wore it recently, and I had two separate people say to me, wow, you had lipstick on. And it was actually really nice because not wearing the lipstick, that was very daunting. But for two people to just give me that little compliment, I don't think they realize the power and the gravity of their little compliment. I don't wear lipstick because my face is not symmetrical. It's a little bit crazy. It's a little bit over by itself. So I don't wear lipstick because it makes it even more obvious that my face is not symmetrical. So for two separate people, two beautiful, genuine souls that I didn't have to take out for dinner to get the compliment, to comment on me wearing lipstick the other night, even though it was tongue-in-cheek reason for me doing it, it empowered me to want to do it again. So, woohoo, here's the red lipstick. So, yeah, I thought I would do that again. So, the message for today is, even if you think it's a tiny little insignificant compliment, it's a throwaway thing, might not mean anything to another person, it actually does. It really does. So, I've taken my face that's not straight and my whole jaw is the way it is because of violence, and now I'm not worrying about wearing lipstick anymore because two beautiful souls on the same night commented on the video that they saw me wearing lipstick in. So you can expect more lipstick from me. It will die off. It will be a fad, okay? I should put that out there now because it does still terrify me a little bit. But I'll try to wear it more and, do a few things. So, yeah, it'd be cool. So I encourage you to wear lipstick every Thursday night at the Warrior Chronicles, irrespective of whether I can see your face or not. Spirit telling me to shut up and get on with it. See that? They're so rude. I actually was doing a live show earlier today, and they were giving me the hurry up, woman, hurry up, woman. And so I just gave it and gave them what they wanted, which is always the much more polite way of doing things. Let's go. Where did you all come from? Oh, someone's calling me beautiful. See? Now my ego is going to strut. I'm going to have fun with this. I might have to walk sideways out the door to get my fat head out of the way. But thank you. I will take that compliment. Very nice. Okay. Tazzy and Ruby and Kylie, with or without it. Thank you very, very much. Janelle's here too. What else? Okay. Tootsie Malcolmson. Hello. Beck is here. Beck is from the Spiritual Events Directory. Thank you very much for tuning in, Beck. It's nice to feel you in the absence of seeing you. Rightio. Let's get cracking and stop waffling shit. I think that's what they want me to hurry up and do. Now, 14th of November. I know this is not astroscope, but I just want to touch on this now because Mercury retrograde, or Mercury has been in retrograde in Scorpio since the 31st of October, and we have copped it unrelentlessly. Me, oh my God, I'm actually amazed that I'm sitting here and I'm not an alcoholic and I haven't killed anybody yet. And that is probably as dire as it could possibly be in a Mercury retrograde for me, but I survived. So you all being here confirms to me that you also survived. But it was a tough one. We've actually got another 6 days, so almost 1 week of Mercury in retrograde for Scorpio. However, you will start to feel the shift in the energy. It's still slow, okay? It still looks like it's going backwards, but it's not really. But we'll start to feel the shift of it. It's getting ready to go station direct, okay? So it's ready to stop and then build up momentum so it doesn't feel like it's going backwards. So that's why we're starting to feel a little bit more, we got this shit, we got this, we can do it. So that's what the energy is at the moment. The bushfires have certainly created a an opportunity for us to wipe the slate clean and move in. I know that it is the most horrific thing for anybody to go through, but they don't really take the necessary steps to be able to stop the devastation of going that much into bushfire season. So a little bit of stupidity on the humans' behalf, I have to say, especially being Indigenous, because, hello, we didn't burn down the country, not once. But we did do very smart things, and we really need to bring those safe practices in so people don't lose their lives and their livelihoods and their homes and their memories. And, if someone has lost a loved one and all their memories and all their cherished items and their photographs and everything were in their home and their home is burnt down, they've only got what's in their mind. And that is... You can replace bricks and mortar, you can replace cars. Sure, it takes money and it takes time, and I get all that material stuff. I truly do, but you can't bring back all those memories that you've lost. And when I stop and think about that, that is just absolutely devastating for anyone to go through. So nature has certainly let us know that she's in control. But we need to work in unison with her. So rightio, with that out of the way, we'll bring the energy back into us and what we're doing, and we're going to get started. Juicy Malcolmson. I like that name, Juicy. I thought you got Tootsies. That's what it feels like. Okay, what are we doing? We don't know what we're doing. We're just making it up as we go. Okay, that's interesting. I've got my chart. So my cogwheel chart has come out. I don't know if I did this last week. Can't remember now. I do too many of these now. But for Tuesday, we got straight into, where did we go? Soul healing. Okay, so this is a soul cog. So this is higher element stuff, okay? And this is you healing your soul. So you're going through some changes at the moment, and also in the last 18 months in particular, that will bring you to the moment that you're in right now. And with that particular moment, you're trying to work out what is this all about? Like, what can I do next to make my journey improve, make my journey a better quality, a change, a shift in direction, change in perception as well? What else is coming in for me that I can actually do that with? And a lot of it is family orientated stuff, okay? So if family is causing you some undue stress, or there might be something else going on in your life and your family is your rock and your anchor, then you need to establish what that is, because family is playing a big part in what you're doing with your soul healing on a soul healing point of view. There's going to be a lot of tears and frustrations as you let go of some of the things that no longer serve you, and that's fine. We all go through that. Let the tears fall, though. Don't fight them back. Don't tell yourself you're an idiot. Don't tell yourself not to cry. Let them fall. Let there be snot and tears, and just let your soul heal on a cellular level, on a spiritual plane level. And you can do that through meditation practices as well. Find a meditation that works for you. Okay, it's mindfulness that will work for you, being mindful of what you're talking to yourself about. That's how you'll get through this process. So I wish you well with that, because the more you undo your layers, the more stuff will come out, and the more you'll heal your soul. Okay, and that's where you need to be at. So yeah, thanks, Tusi. That was very nice. Tusi, I hope I'm saying that right for you. Okay, Colleen Crompton. Can I have a reading? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. What are we doing for Colleen? We're doing Zodiac. Why are we doing Zodiac? Because it's a shift in frequency. It's a shift in change. Rightio. You've got a beautiful Piscean energy. Now, when I say that, that doesn't mean that you're a Pisces sun or that you have Pisces dominant, but the stuff that's going on around you at the moment are very fluid. It's watery, it's emotional, the things that are happening for you. So it really is a divine feminine kind of feeling, okay, of what's coming in. Can I get a bit more information on this? Yeah. Okay. So you're going through a transformation at the moment, and the transformation is you allowing to stand back in your own power of the divine feminine. What that means is you're not tolerating bullshit anymore, and you realize that there's a level of feminine power in saying to people, you need to stop now, because I need to be heard and I need to be recognized. And you can do that from a quiet place. Females sometimes tend to try to get heard and recognized by being the louder or the most persistent in getting our message across, okay? And that sometimes works, but there's also a time where the divine feminine kicks in, and that's a quiet observation. It doesn't mean that we quieten our voices. It just means that we really observe what's going on and how our bodies feel about those changes and what we can do with those changes. So that's where you're at right now. Things are going to start improving for you as well. The more you find your voice, the less I'll be choking. And the things that you want to think about, you dream about, you bring about, okay? So remember that when you're having those battle of thought processes in your mind of where you want to go and how you want to bring this in, because what you think about, you literally bring about. So make sure you choose nice thought. Make sure you choose flowers, not weeds, okay? That's how you plant your garden of life. Okay, who else have we got? Pete. Janelle, looking good. Thank you. It's the lipstick. We'd love a card. All right, what are we going to do to Janelle this week? Janelle is one of my regulars, and I adore her energy. I say it every week because I like what she brings to the table. Okay, you've got holistic health in the base, okay? So this is foundational stuff for you. You're working out how to rebuild your framework. Let me tell you about the 3 little pigs just quickly, which is not really quickly. I think I have Gemini qualities in there, hey? I'm a bit of a talker. I have composite Gemini, but I think that's composite. Help me out here, guys. My Venus, Terry, my Venus is in Gemini, so that explains a lot. This is the base, so you're rebuilding your framework. So how you do that is like take the 3 little pigs, okay? So the 3 little pigs are sailing through life. They're happy doing their own thing. One little piggy builds his house out of shit that you can just blow over first go. And the big bad wolf is people that challenge your boundaries, challenge your livelihood, your sexuality, your safety, your peace, and your serenity. So the first dick that comes along blows over your boundaries because you're not really strong enough. They're not going to protect who you are, protect your core, protect your belief and your moral compass. So the next little piggy goes, I see what you did there. I'm going to learn from your mistakes and I'm going to build my house out of a little bit stronger material. So he has got a little bit stronger material. So it takes a bit more of a huff and a puff from the people that push on your boundaries and the narcissists and the horrible people or the horrible traits that come through that some humans gather and strengthen over their lifetime through environmental issues. So you huff and you puff all this bad person, bad situation, huffs and puffs, and your boundaries get blown down again because you haven't really enforced them. Then the third pig comes along and goes, right, stuff you lot. I'm going to build my bloody mansion out of freaking bricks and mortar and steel, Rio beaming and, you name it, I'm going to build my house out of this. And you can't blow me down. You can't break my boundaries. And that little pig had built himself a home that is safe and impenetrable because he's not worried. He stands so strong in his boundaries. And this is, we're the same little pig. And it's not that there's 3 separate pigs, the 3 stages, the 3 pinnacles of our life, that we actually learn that when we're younger. We've got somebody else's bricks and mortar to keep us safe. Then we go through that adolescence time where we're trying to work out how to do things. We don't really know how to do it ourselves. We kind of need a little bit of support, but we're still learning who we are as well. We're not strong enough. And some people don't leave that because of environmental reasons or trauma, or we just like that environment where we're protected more from our family. And they have a harder time when their parents pass. They really just, they need to rebuild a few different things in different manners. So, but the people that go and build those bricks houses, it doesn't mean that they're keeping the world out. It means that they're keeping themselves safe in that peacefulness and that serenity and really build your boundaries. And that's why you get so many people saying, women are, they get mouthy when they reach their 40s and 50s, they get really direct. And it's not. It's because we've built the freaking houses up until this point. Now we want our damn brick house and we're going to freaking fight for it. So that's what it's all about. So you're in that same place. Very same space. So holistic health, base chakra, build your framework, really stand in your own. The other thing that came in for you as well is angels and masters. So ask for divine guidance as well, Janelle, because they will help you through that process 100%. I would like to show you my new water bottle. Isn't that beautiful? I know you won't be able to see properly, and there's got water in it, so I can't turn it upside down. But these look like 2 little birdies here. My friend Molly, all the way from the States, sent that to me. We send little parcels to each other throughout the year, and I love it because it's like Christmas is so much cooler than getting a bloody Wish or an eBay present, let me tell you. And it's double walled, so it keeps everything really nice. Okay, now that I've just flogged the company, probably made them a fortune as a result. Who we got? Kylie Kelly. Have a card. You can have a card if you want. You're awakening on a spiritual level. You're actually opening up your, help me here, Gray, crown. You're opening up above your head. So you're opening your spiritual awareness is actually starting to expand, okay? So with that, your aura is changing as well. So if you always wore pink before, you're going to start thinking about other colors. You always wore black, you're going to start bringing some color into your life. You might change the way you do things. You might be more attracted to big sparkly, oh, I forgot my earrings. You might be more attracted to big sparkly earrings, those sorts of things. So you're bringing in your a bit more color into your life. You're doing that because your aura is expanding. Your aura is understanding a few more things as far as the spiritual awareness is concerned. Okay, so this is for Kylie Kelly. I'm going to have a look. Oh, I want my old favorites for this one, so we'll have a little looky over here. You've got new beginnings coming in for you. That's why. Your aura is changing, colors are changing, bringing in new colors, bringing in new perceptions. So you will start to see things differently. That's why you're starting to see color differently. All right, they want me to tell you. I've got some bloody, I don't even know what nationality you are, lady. Talk to me. She's Italian. Are you Italian? I didn't get slapped, so she must be Italian. If she was something else, she would slap me. Okay. Changing in perception. You enjoy, okay. All right, I need a little bit more information here because the lady is speaking to me. You've had some time out for yourself. So Kylie, I think it's scrolled. It is all about you at the moment, you taking time out, hibernation, sabbatical, working out who you are, what you want to do, what's next for you, okay? New beginnings are coming in because you're opening yourself up to not being under that same conditioning, that same environmental conditioning that you had previously. So whether you had a different sort of upbringing, you're starting to question a few things, different sorts of relationships, and you're starting to question a few things. One style of career, dad's a doctor, you're a doctor, blah, 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 those sorts of things, and you've changed your thought pattern, change your perception. Okay, and with these new changes that you're bringing into your life, Kylie Kelly, thank you, there's a feeling of happiness, a feeling of completion, okay? Improvements coming through to you because you're able to feel a lot more comfortable and justice being served. So anyone that's done anything untoward towards you, I suppose, would be a way to put it. Don't worry so much about them. Let them go on their merry path, okay? Put all of your focus and energy into what you're doing and how you're going to get there. You've actually got a bit of a healing thing going on, and you'll be able, oh, look at that, holy shit balls, you just got new beginnings. So whatever it is, whatever it is that you're going, you want to chase right now, whatever those thoughts are that are in your head, write them down in a journal. The gratitude journal's coming out. You can purchase it now through Spiritual Events Directory. Mine is in the post. I can't bloody wait to get it. But write it down in a journal, get it in the gratitude journal, whatever you need to do, okay? Get your information out there and get your thought patterns in writing, because the new ideas that are going to come to you are going to take you in a direction that you're really going to enjoy doing, okay? It's just humbling for you. As you're feeling smug and happy, and it's a nice feeling, okay? Very cool. Okay, who else have we got here? Amy Lovell. Now, I have missed some people, so if I've missed you, please come back. And pop your name down the bottom, because if you've watched any of these, you'll know that Be Live does not let me scroll backwards. Once it's gone off the screen, I've gone. But it also indicates that I'm talking way too much. But there's a lot to come through, so I want to do it correctly. Amy Lovell would love a birthday reading. It's your birthday today. Happy birthday. Oh, okay. You're learning about how to put things into place. You're learning that you are the master of your own domain. You're the master of your own direction. What they're saying to me and what they're showing is a puppeteer, okay? So you have to decide what you want to do in your life. Don't allow other people to pull the strings, okay? You do it for yourself. This is a very nice reading for you. What else have we got here? mindful. Be mindful of what you're listening to. Be mindful of how you're talking to yourself and what that means for you, okay? Just check yourself, okay? Make sure that you're not going into old habits, okay, and playing that theatre subconscious tape over and over and over and over, because that sucks balls. It's not Groundhog Day. Nature, stepping out in nature, going and do some walks, hiking, abseiling, anything at all that has a little bit of a different edge to it. Don't do the same old boring shit, okay? You need something a little bit out there, a little bit edgier. So that's what you need to go for. Go for that. It'll be nice. You can do this. When you do that, you'll be able to have a little bit more power over which direction, because you'll feel empowered, okay? You'll feel stronger in your body. You feel stronger in your mind. They both balance each other out. All right. Cindy Ann, hello. Oh, Sue Ellen Wills. I'm sure I've seen your name before. And they've lost it. They've scrolled me. All right. I need that lady to come back, the one right before Sue Ellen. I can't remember your name because I'm channeling and I'm bloody shocking when I'm channeling. I need you to come back, though. Can you please let me know who you are? Because Kylie Kelly has given us some feedback. Brilliant. The Posse team are bloody good, aren't they? They're so clever. I'm just looking for that lady's name. Who was she? I need her back. Right before Sue Ellen. Lost her. No, it wasn't Lee. All right. I'll have to come back to her. I'm sorry, darling. Nettie Frost. I've got Nettie Frost. I want to come back to that lady, so please just come back to me. Nettie Frost. Peace of mind surrounding a relationship. So whatever has clouded your judgment before, whatever has made you feeling insecure, this is going to start to come out the other side of that now. Feelings of abandonment are coming up, feeling a little bit anxious about a few things, Nettie. So whatever that means for you, know that it will soon pass. Follow your heart's desire. Follow your heart. The best thing for you to do right now is to just listen to what your heart chakra is saying, or your heart cog. That's the green one. Can I have a little bit of indication of what we need to do here? Inner child work. So you need to do a bit more inner child work, Nettie. So you can do that through meditation. You can do that through my favorite way of doing inner child work is going and sitting on the swings and pushing myself, or getting my husband to push me, and bringing out playing with my inner child, okay? The other way I do that is by farting, because my inner child is a boy and he thinks farting's hilarious, and so do I. So I just got an inner child that's a boy, because boys get away with everything. Girls don't. So but go and have a play on the swings, Nettie. Get yourself attuned with your inner child, okay? So there's some healing to do around that, but changing the way your relationships are as well, okay? Setting up for yourself, or making sure that if you don't want to do something, it's not always you compromising. It's a two-way street, okay? Nice work. Okay. Lee Wild. Let's do Lee Wild. Lee, this is an opportunity for you to start traveling, start looking at different cultures, start looking at different ways of doing things, going overseas, or going, if you're not going over, you're going overseas, don't know, that's up to you to work out. I wonder if that's where the Italian lady is coming into it. But this is you about finding yourself, and also you're going to enjoy yourself when you start traveling, okay? It's a nice thing for you to do, because it gives you perspective on what you want, changes your perception on things as well. So you're getting a different way of looking at things, okay? So that's really cool. That's for Lee Wild. Have one more. Nutrition. Okay, nutrition is very important to you to balance yourself out. So Lee, what I will ask you to do is just have a look at your diet, have a look at what you're taking into your body. You might not be eating enough, you might be eating too much, you might be eating the wrong foods. Now, the wrong foods can be healthy foods as well. You've just got a digestion issue with them. So go and get them help with a naturopath. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go and get some blood work. If you do, you'll know exactly what you need to do. Just make sure that you're sticking to that plan, okay, so that your body is well fueled for what you need it to do. Okay, let's have a little look. I just want to scroll down because I'm getting feedback and I want to make sure. Cindy Paris. I'll just keep spamming the comments. Thank you. Cindy Ann, Lee, thank you. Right, Cindy Ann, you guys are freaking amazing. Thank you very much. Cindy Ann, you've got some raising work. Your work situation is changing, my darling, okay? You guys fucking rock. Thank you for helping me out with Cindy because they weren't going to let her go. So your working arrangement is changing, and it's changing, yeah. Look, it's going to change for the better. And when it does change, you've just got more work coming in, okay? So this is about you being valued for what you do and being recognized for what you bring to the table. Can I have a bit more information? Thank you. Okay, so you're becoming more aware of what's going on. I mean, as you become more aware of what's going on, then you will want to be recognized for what you bring to the table. This is all about you having some psychic development, so third eye work here. So wearing purple to your current job will help you see things clearly as what they are. They're also bringing in the crystal of lapis lazuli as well, which is a pretty blue. It's got like little speckles of gold and like glitter on it, but not, you know what I'm talking about. So that's good. And you've got this beautiful, it's just it's a better job for you, okay? It's a better job or a better way of doing your job, but you will love it. So you had to come back because I need to tell you that you are going to get, I don't think it's a promotion. I think it's actually a change of role, a change of they keep trying to force me to say change of industry. So if you've always been a hairdresser, now you're going to go off and do truck driving or something. They're really poor analogies, but you get what I mean. But you are going to be recognized for what you bring to the table, and it's about fucking time too, isn't it? Good on you. Love that. Thank you, everybody, once again for getting that Cindy, because I channel. Off it goes. Okay, Kylie Kelly, thank you so much. I've moved and started to settle. Definitely. Oh, that's awesome. Love that. Absolutely love it. Okay. Tony Marie. You're feeling very stuck. Why is Tony feeling stuck? Because she won't make a decision. Well, that's obvious, smart ass. I can't believe you guys come up with this shit sometimes. Okay. Bring it right back to basics, okay, my darling? What I need you to do is write your pros and your cons of what you want to do, how you want to do it, and what you want to move forward. It's very important that you think about your heart and where your heart wants to go in this whole situation, okay? Because if you don't follow your heart, you're going to be in the same position that you've always been in every single time, okay? Don't settle for someone else's happiness for the detriment of your own. If you leave your happiness in someone else's happiness, your happiness will be very short-lived. They'll think they've jackpotted, right? But your happiness will be short-lived, and that's not what it's about. You've got to look after your own happiness and your own way of doing things first, and then the right people will come along and they will support you in your heart desires and your dreams. So this is the time for you to decide what you want to do from a heart perspective. This is all about emotions and heart, and I can't believe I'm having this conversation because they're like foreign things to me. But it's all about heart and emotion and everything to do with that tonight, okay? So take that, think about it from what do I need, okay? Fuck everybody else. What do you need as a person, okay? All right. Amy Lovell. That was awesome. Sue Ellen Willis. Is it Willis? No, she should have gone to Specsavers. Sue Ellen Wills. Did I get you? Hannah Williamson, I went past you. I probably did because you guys are thick and fast. So we can blame Paris for that, who's spamming the comments. I love how cheeky you guys are. Freaking hilarious. Rightio. Stop distracting me. Hannah Williamson, it's your turn. That's funny. Hannah. Where are we going with Hannah? Ooh. You're on a little learning phase at the moment, okay? And the more you learn, the more you're taking it all in. So you're not going to make the same mistake twice anymore, okay? And this is because you worked on your confidence levels. So what I would like you to do is jump on astro.com, or you can get me to do your chart for you if you like, but astro.com will create a chart for you. It just won't interpret it. And then look where your Jupiter is sitting. So you need the house number and you need the house type. So if it's Scorpio in the 8th house, for example, or it could be Taurus in the 4th house. And that is what I want you to research, because that is where you'll get your confidence from. And when you get your confidence, that's when you start completing phases. You start getting rid of karmic relationships. You start ticking off the universal or the soul contract to-do list, okay? And that's when life gets really, really cool, because you've got some decisions to make. There we go. So you've got some decisions to make on where you want to go and what sort of magic you want to bring into your life. And only you can do that, okay? So you need to work out where your Jupiter is and start bringing that in and understanding that energy. If you type in Jupiter in the 4th house, Taurus, that Google should bring you back that search. If you get too stuck, sing out, and I will help you, point you in the right direction if you want. Of course, you can always get an astrology interpretation from me from my website. No, you can book it on my website and I will do it for you. My website's not that clever. Ha, ha, ha. Okay. Mandy Donahue. Mandy Donahue. We're going to go over here to the Krog chart for Mandy. Oh, sorry, I bumped my microphone. I hope that didn't blow out all your eardrums. Okay, this is about solar plexus. Okay, so solar plexus is a yellow color. So what I'd like you to do is consider wearing more yellow in your life, standing out in the sun, getting some vitamin D into your schedule as well, as drinking vitamin D or taking a tablet. I don't think you're much of a tablet taker, so drink it maybe in an effervescence tablet, dissolvable tablet. But this is about inner strength for you, and you're gaining momentum in your inner strength, and it's all through the solar plexus. So that will control some of your emotion center as well. So letting go of the things that no longer serve you is key element for you being able to move forward and claiming back your power. There's very powerful readings tonight. I like them. Standing in your true authentic self. Look at that. What a beautiful card. That's so pretty. Kind of looks like a crone and a maiden, okay? So when that happens, it means it's a transformational shift between younger woman, into older lady, okay, a crone, which is revered. It's not, how us Aussies sometimes call crones, meaning a negative connotation. It's actually a beautiful transformation in life. It's where we get our authentic selves and we really start understanding what our power is in the divine feminine, and that's where you are at the moment. It's a nice card. I really, really like the purples and the pinks in it, okay? So purples and pinks are all about unconditional love, how we treat ourselves, and, of course, purple being the third eye, which is, divine intervention, psychic development, all those sorts of things. Visualization, visualize how you want your life, and it will start to happen like that. All right, Paris, my resident Fama. Where are you, my darling? Can I have a reading, please? With 3 green hearts. Now, you know green's my favorite color, right? Of course. So, we're jumping to Kim Noack. Yes, you will sell your house. Paris, we're going to you. I can't freaking find you. Where's my spammer gone? Right, I know you're there. I can feel your energy. Rightio. We're doing Paris next. Paris is Oracle, okay? Short, sweet, get to the point, hurry up, don't have time for this shit. I love it. I love that energy. It's so cardinal. Very cool. Cardinal is an astrology term. It means action-orientated. Gimme. Let's go. You don't want to be resting on your laurels for very long. And I've just flipped it straight over to my cog chart, and I've gone to earth. So that's under your feet, okay? So grounding is a big thing for you. But what has come up for you is rebirth, okay? So you're actually going through a rebirth, and it's a transformation. Look at that. See Spirit flicking with the camera. Celestial, luminous, and positivity. bloody hell, could you get any more light? So that's really interesting because it's the ground, the earth cog, okay, and it's straight above you, which is all the celestial stuff, or the white light, the extra entity spirit realm is above your head, okay, and it's just shooting a light all the way through you. So you're connecting really, really well at the moment. You're connecting in with the dots. You're trying to look after yourself in a different way. You really it's kind of like, yeah, I got this shit. That's what the energy is like. It's like, yep, I'm ready to receive. I'm ready to do this. I'm not going to lose my shit over it. I'm not going to lose my sense of humble and my gratitude and who I am and where my roots are grounded, okay, where my roots sink into the ground. So this is for Paris. She's doing a super job. Super job. Very centered, okay? That's exactly what I was just getting at. So it's a centered energy. Either that or you're going to be a crazy cat lady. Take your pick. But it's centered, which is what I meant by that light going into the ground. Okay, here I am. I'm receiving it in. I'm grounded. So it's in alignment. It's really, really nice. You've got cool energy, even though it's very cardinal. Tap, 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 tap. Let's go. Love it. All right. Kat Coogan. Regarding my health and life in general would be so much appreciated. Okay, Kat, so the first thing that comes in for you, my love, is that your health is a direct result of the issues that you have not been dealing with, okay? So what I'd like you to consider doing is, A, go to a bookstore and buy Louise Hay's You Can Heal Your Life book, read it from back to front, find what your conditions are, but not just the visible ones. And by visible, I mean like, you know, you might get a bit wonky on your legs every now and then, or you might get a bit I know you get a lot of tension through your neck and through your shoulders because you've got a lot of weight there. That's where you carry your stress. But I want you to get that book because the more you learn about yourself and the more you stand in your hibernation sabbatical and really listen to what your body's got to say, the more you understand that there are visible ailments and symptoms, but there's also some underlying stuff as well. And what I want you to discover is what that underlying stuff is, okay? Because once you start working on what those dis-ease is, okay, disease is a dis-ease, it's a dis-ease in our bodies, then you will be able to work out where those traumas are, where the things are that are holding you back. So, for example, if you get a lot of digestive issues, or you know, you constipated a lot, it means you hang on to shit. Pretty straightforward, isn't it? If you get a lot of diarrhea, it means that you're not processing enough things properly, or you're getting rid of too many things. You don't want to really take the time to understand what's going on and then get rid of anything that you don't need, anything that doesn't nourish you. So that's where it is. So your health and your nutrition, or your health and your life, go hand in hand. You already know this, okay? You suspected it for a little while. It's about where to start. Louise Hay has got the best book in the world for this sort of shit. It gives you affirmations. It gives you positive thought patterns that you need to do. There's also some frequency levels that you can do as well. I think there's 936 or 963 is the healing binaural frequency for sound therapy, so that will work for you as well. Okay, so give that a crack. If you get stuck or you can't find something, give me a holler and I will ask them where to look, and they will tell me where to look for you, and we'll find you the right one. Okay, so they're really clever. I'm not clever, I just talk a lot. So and that's how you're going to get through this. Okay, but they're intercepting, they're together, they're totally 100% together. All right. Career, please. Ruth Lawn Smith. Career, dishonest people and lots of backstabbing. Oh, my God. Are you stealing my life? This is my life at the moment. And I'm thinking, fuck. Really, people? How old are you? I know I play with my inner child and I think farting's funny, but there's this level of fucking childish high school shit that's going on in the world at the moment. It's just ridiculous. But what I have learned in the last 48 hours is it's actually shifting so we can see who these people are. Previously, they were a little bit sneaky about it and we couldn't necessarily see it. We could see it, but we could never prove it. Now they're getting quite ballsy about it and they're doing it right in your face, okay? So that's why issues are coming back and people are letting us know what's going on, and you're getting that feedback of information. The Chinese whispers is not so Chinese whispers anymore. It's a little bit more outspoken. But they're getting ballsy, and that's actually allowing us to highlight what's going on. By the end of this year, and in particular by the end of Mercury retrograde in Scorpio, things will be very different, and a lot more things will come to light. Okay, Ruth, so hang in there, girlfriend. I'm with you 100%. We're mirroring each other right now. It's nuts. Right. Cindy's had a lot going on, changing to a new job. Brilliant. That's exactly what we want, Cindy. Good on you. I love it when people just, it's just, it's when you empower yourselves. That's why I get a total freaking kick out of what I do, because I get this like 2 minutes of your life, and it's to hear that you're kicking goals and you're getting what you need out of life, and you're finding your happiness and what happiness means to you. It's really awesome. It's really awesome. So Lee, tell me what you want the outcome. What sort of outcome you're looking for, my darling? Because you've got a couple of things up in the air at the moment. So. Lee Wild loves how I tell it. Yeah, no, I've got to work on my delivery. It's not going to happen, though, not this lifetime. Showy, may I have a reading and future guidance? Okay. Showy. Going to the chat. Okay, flexibility is a bit of a thing for you. Okay, so this comes up in sacral. So this is an orange color. So what I'd like you to do, Showy, is go and research what the orange color means. Okay, color therapy for you. I would like you to bring any sort of orange crystals into your life. Go me, I just freaking remembered one. Carnelian. There you go. It's an orange crystal. There are other orange crystals, but I never remember crystals. So that's freaking awesome. I'm going to chalk that up as a win. Carnelian for you. Flexibility, okay, how you're approaching things. Are you a little bit too stuck in a stubborn way of looking at things, or are you too flexible, okay? Are you bending too much for people and you're not getting value for your bang for your buck, okay? You're not getting enough on your investment. So this is about flexibility at the moment. So that flexibility for you. Okay, it's also some naturopathy stuff, okay? And no, not is it naturopathy? It's organics. What else? Aromatherapy. Okay, aromatherapy, flower essence, essential oils, all those sorts of things from plants is where you will get some sort of peace and comfort from at the moment. So use that. Okay, they're trying to. It's bergamot. I know, I have to look it up, but it's a smell. Bergamot, something like that. Okay, so BERG, bergamot, something like that. That's going to be a trigger point for you. Okay, that's if you smell that, you will be able to go into a deeper meditative state. Some of the answers will come. I think you worked with that with a previous lifetime. They're kind of giving me the impression that you worked with essential oils in a past life, and you will know what this oil is as soon as you smell it. Okay, so go for that. Sweet. That will bring the future in for you. I think there's some sort of career path around that sort of essential oil stuff. Okay. Yeah. Right, Sue Ellen Wills, still here and would love a reading. Thank you for your patience, my darling. You are a champion. Don't let me just get distracted. Rightio, we're going to Zodiac. Apparently so. Right. Fire in your belly. The energy around you at the moment is forward moving. So Aries is all about fire. What can we do? How can we move forward? What's next? What's next? What's next? I will cut you down if you get in my way. That sort of attitude, okay? It's a nice attitude to have because you want to go places and you've been stagnant for long enough. You've actually also turned up the sun, which is all about you and you and you. So you are getting the fire in your belly. You're changing the way you do things, and it's about time. And this is also an opportunity for you to expand on a spiritual level, an academic level, a training level as well. What else can we tell her? Spontaneous. Now that just that just freaked me the fuck out, because ninth house is about spontaneity. Learning to be more spontaneous, my darling. If you're already spontaneous and you don't know that you're spontaneous, or you do know that you're spontaneous, or you're consciously making sure that you're spontaneous, there's some things around you learning a new way of doing things. Time to decide what you want to do, okay? Your career, you will be centered around helping people achieve more. So whether you it could be everything, okay, really. You could be a massage therapist that helps heal people so people are able to have full functioning of their muscles and their limbs. Or it could be someone who goes and teaches people how to swim so they feel like they've got more control over themselves in the water, that sort of thing. You've got an empowerment job ahead of you, so you're going to empower people, and it's really nice. It's really cool that you're doing that. I had just spotted my 2 German Shepherds, and they're going to get their butts smacked because they are down behind the big shrub in the middle of the yard barking their bloody tits off when they shouldn't be. They're so naughty. They're naughty because they know that I can't rouse for them right now. I'm going to. Give me 1 second. Excuse me. Come here. That's naughty. Fancy hiding behind the bushes. They're worse than bloody kids. Mum's on the phone. Quick, we do whatever we want. Rightio. Sorry about that. Can't have him barking. People are trying to watch the news and having their dinner and stuff. Right, Cheryl Murray wants a reading. Cheryl Murray, come back to Cheryl Murray. Okay, I'm back. Come back to Cheryl Murray. I scroll down and she says I'm back. Excellent. Beautiful. Bergamot. That is it. Georgia, you are a champion. Thank you very much. Right. Cheryl Murray. He's naughty. He's naughty. And our female is sitting up here like a little angel, looking at me straight through the window like, see what he's doing? See what he's doing? She's so naughty. Radio. Frustration, tears, and letting go of things. Cheryl, in order for you to allow new things to come into your life, you need to let go of some things that are no longer serving you, okay? And it is hard to do that. You're on a healing path, so you're healing others, you're healing yourself, all the things that come along with the healing modalities. So good on you. You're actually doing that with your words. Oh, look at you go. Healer. Counseling. Talking about it, getting it off your chest, finding out what it is, and then also energy. So this is all about you, and they're the different levels of a healing process that you're going to go through. And it all starts with you letting go. The tears and frustrations are no longer serving you. Don't allow them to rent space in your head, okay? Because you want beautiful things in your head, not shit things. All that glitters, okay. Money improvements are coming for you. You're going to get some more stability around the finances as well. I know that's a big worry, and you've just gone, thank fuck for that. But that's going to start leveling out for you and being more stable, okay. And it's not been any fault of your own, okay. It's just you've done really well with what you've had to do. Your life has got some beautiful aspects coming in, okay, and it's all about reflecting back at you and how you're going to look at yourself in the future. It's actually a beautiful card because it says that there's beauty within and there's beauty without, okay, and that's what's coming in for you. So changing the way you look at yourself and not beating yourself up for those few little things that don't go quite right. Celebrating all the things that do go really well, and there's lots of things going really well for you. Someone's got a son. I've just picked up a young boy. So who's looking for some information on a young boy up to 25, around 25 years of age? Who's got the son? I know you're here. Ruby Ray, naughty ghost dogs. I know. Little rags. I know what he's barking at now. We have a neighbour that lives over the back fence, and she's not a very nice person. And I just saw her pop her head up over the fence. So she's antagonizing him. Seriously, don't make me hex you. Cat, the third time she's been told about their book in 3 weeks. Grab it. Oh, sorry, third time I've been told about that in weeks. Absolutely, grab it. It's one of the best things to do. I wrote a letter. Why haven't I got a response? Am I blocking it? Georgina wrote a letter. What's going on for you? Georgina. They haven't made a decision yet. They don't know how to answer it. They're writing a draft back to you, but they haven't. That means jack shit to you, doesn't it? What I'm trying to say to you is that they don't know how to formulate their response, okay? They've written it a couple of times, they're mulling it over, they don't know what to do, they put it to a side, they bring it back out, expect a little bit more of a delay. Communications are going to be delayed with Mercury going retrograde anyway, okay? So give it a few more days, even give it, if you can wait for the 20th, give it till then. I don't think it's gone missing in the post or it's gone missing in transit to get to the person that it's intended for, okay? It's just... It's trust in the process, so the right things will come out for you, okay? I know it sucks balls. I'm not good at patience, so please don't ask me to the secret for patience. I'm way too cardinal for that. But you've got to trust in the process. Just let it, yeah. They're trying to get what they need to say, and it's just blah, blah. They can't get it, okay? They just can't make it happen. Right. Ruth said, that's what I wrote today. My guide was showing me the truth. Absolutely. Trust your guide. They're not allowed to lie. That's one thing that I will teach all of you right now. Spirit does not lie, okay? We allow our ego to interfere. We allow the outcome. We try to rip ourselves off with the outcome because we got something told to us that we don't want to believe or listen to. Spirit won't lie to you. They just don't, okay? Lying is something that humans do, not something that spirit does. So it's only us doubting our message or doubting what we're hearing or seeing or feeling that causes a problem. I'm going to smack him. They've never been smacked in their life. Radio. Georgia is a new guy in my life. Okay. Georgia, I hate relationship readings, my darling, because I love people so much that I don't really give a hoot about relationship. New guy in your life, take it nice and slow, okay? He is a little bit commitment phobe because he's been badly hurt in the background. Alternatively, for you want things to go a little bit quicker because you just want to know whether you're wasting your time or not. You need to find a balance. The best advice I can give to you in this and what they're showing me is to wipe the slate clean. You have to go into this relationship as though you've never been hurt before. And if he can do that as well, then you have a very good chance that this will be a nice relationship for you. If one or the other or both of you can't let go of the shit that's happened to you as individuals in the past, you will struggle to be able to get through there, okay? So that is for you. Mercury, Scorpio in retrograde messing with me. I have a block on my Reiki business. Any insight? Marley, I need you to reread your comment. I have a block. Self-sabotage much? Okay, I need you to twist that around, my darling, okay? But what I would like you to say and get rid of that immediately, okay? You don't have a block at all. My business is always in abundance. My business is always in abundance. Say that a million times. Do it to yourself. You're also a little bit out of whack at the moment with a few things and you're a bit frantic, okay? And when you've got that frantic energy, people will stay away from you because they're coming to you for calm. Reiki is about calming people and healing and that real nice feeling that everything's going to be okay. And when you've got a frantic energy coming out there because you're worried that it's not progressing and it's not moving in the direction you need to, you're effectively putting that ripple out and you're rippling people away. You know, when you put like a feather at the beach and you create a wave and it rides the waves further away from you, that's what's happening right now. So change that I have a block to my business is in abundance. It's always in abundance, okay? All right. Outcome for court and career. Zara Lee, outcome for court and career. We're going court first. There's been a total shake-up of your structures. You were given information that you didn't necessarily have before, and that has thrown you a spanner, okay, which has created unrest and no anchor point in your life because the information that was given to you, you had to mull over and process and get straight in your head, okay. Career will pick itself up without too many problems. Yeah, career will pick itself up. You'll get back on the ambition and being ambitious soon enough, okay. You just had too much on your plate. They're showing me this massive plate like it's a big biking feast or something, okay. So you've got too much crap that you're trying to mull through and chew and swallow and deal with, okay. So we're just going to let go of all of that and just focus on one thing at a time. And when you do that, the completion phases will start. So things will start to fall into place and you'll feel a lot more comfortable and at ease with a lot of things, okay. Where's it going for you in the long run? You're going to practice your craft and keep practicing your craft and keep practicing your craft until you know it so well that you're going to create options in your career. Nice one. You're not stuck where you are, okay? It's just that you need some sort of anchor point at the moment. So something needs to make you feel safe and secure and stable because everything else is chaotic. It will pass, okay? It'll pass. Don't worry. Try not to worry. I know that's easy for me to say because I'm a little stressed head about some shit too, but we'll get through this together, okay? We'll stress together, but we will trust in the process that everything will be all right. Okay. Okay, who have we got? Ruby Ray, I'm back, baby. Hope to get picked. Ruby Ray. You're back on your feet. You had a lot of instability. Wow. Okay, you've got 1 foot on the bank, on the riverbank, and 1 foot on the jetty. And the jetty is going with the swell. And even though you've got one leg that's stable, the jetty is creating that swell. So it's like you didn't know whether you were coming or going for a little while there. So now that I'm looking at the swell, I'm going, okay, when's this going to start dying down? When's it going to start feeling a little bit more empowered? And the swell has gone from being a rocky swell to starting to calm and more of a ripple effect. So you're gaining momentum in your healing process. So whatever that means for you, you're starting to find your strength again. What I will tell you to do is stop investing so much of yourself into other people. Invest all that energy into yourself. Take that back and really put your energy into how you're feeling right now and how you want to feel in 6 months' time, okay? And when you do that, all those little things that have been blocking you, or those little tests and challenges, they'll start to feel so insignificant because you will feel so much empowerment and change that you will actually start bringing things back into your life that you want to bring into your life, okay? It's very nice. You're gaining a lot of confidence and self-belief back as well. So you're starting to get back to where you used to be, which is really nice. I want to see that big smile and the giggles and all the, that fun-loving person that you always have been, but you've had to lock away for whatever reason. Okay, so she's coming back at a fast rate of knots. So good on you. Good on you. Radio, Georgia. Melanie Free, Chance Me, Johnita, you cool bish. Oh, that's so cool. I will take that as a compliment that you intend it to be. Melanie Free. Okay, now's the time for you to listen to music. Music is the thing that will quieten your mind, because when you're singing songs, you can't do shit about anything else, okay? And your mind is like doing, 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 doing. Like a little. Have you seen that video of that poodle that's like dancing the nut bush? It's kind of what your brain does all the time, okay? So this is about, for you, it's sacral. So we're coming back to that emotion center of the body. And it's about inspiration, finding out what inspires you, finding out what's going to move you to change direction in your life and what you want to do, okay? What else can we tell Melanie? What? People, when you speak, people listen. So if people are not already listening to you when you're speaking, don't be louder. find a new audience, okay? Because you've got a profound message that you need to get across to people, and you'll be able to do that with your voice. It's really, really nice. I like that. If you're not already reading books, you should read books. You're going to write books. There's some life path lesson for you regarding books. Could be the fact that you just need to take some time out for yourself. There's also a big message here that you're an earth angel as well, and I want to have a little bit more information on that, because if you're an earth angel, chances are you're empath as well. And if you're empath and you're going to start talking to people about things, you need to be mindful of what sort of spongy stuff that you're bringing back in. So this is all about the Mother Earth awareness for you. So that earth cog, the earth chakra, and how Mother Earth brings that energy in. So going out, standing out in nature, doing as much outside as you possibly can, planting a garden, going for walks in national forest, that sort of stuff. Mother Earth, appreciating the environment around you, will bring you back into that moment. So perhaps you walk up the hill with your headphones in, listening to music, take them out and breathe in Mother Earth, and then put them back in to stop and quieten your mind. And that'll be your meditation practice for a little while, until you can get yourself in that headspace that you need to be in to make your good decisions like you used to make before this chaotic energy started coming in. So cool. Well done, my darlings. I have to go because I've spent my hour of waffling yet again. You will catch me on Astroscopes tomorrow night at 8:30. We'll do Astro, catch up on what the planets are doing to us, rejoice in the fact that we're all still alive, and then we'll go from there with some more. We might do some, I don't know, we'll just leave it over the spirit and they'll tell me what to do. So if you would like a private reading from me, they start from $45 to go right up to $180 if you want me to come and have a little chat to your spirits in your house that may be opening and closing cupboards. I can do that for you as well. It is a very a big ritual. I basically come and tell them to fuck off out of your house, and then I give you some tips for the next hour and a half about how you can protect your house and how you can put boundaries in place when it comes to spirit energy and what you can do. I don't come and holy water your house or pray or anything like that. I literally say fucking knock it off or fuck off. It's as simple as that. And then I teach you how to do that in terms that you're comfortable with, because I'm very comfortable doing that. So if you want to come along and see any of my workshops, I am floating around the Eastern Seaboard in 2020. So you will see me about more. I'm going to Geelong, Queensland twice, I think, maybe twice. Definitely going to Geelong. I'll be in Adelaide as well, but there will be events up for what I'm doing, so you can keep track of me and come along. I would love to have a hug of you if I'm in your area. And of course, New South Wales regional fairs and Whispers with Spirit, Whispers from a Spirit, will be up and out there as well. So hopefully you can join me for all of that. Thank you very much for your time tonight. See you tomorrow night on Astroscopes, or I will do pop-up psychic stuff on my own channel, so keep an eye out for that. If you haven't already popped over to my page, Insights by Johnita Francis, then do that. Press the like button, of course, and then wait for the notifications to come through, and you'll catch my live, and you can have a reading with me free, or you can always book them as well. So thanks very much for your time. Have a lovely week ahead. See you soon. Bye for now.